Are you talking about the game last night? What game last night? The Cubs game last night. Did you see that? Where they cleared the bench? Oh. No. Me? Come on. No way.
Oh, yeah.
Did you finish?
Yes.
Oh.
Hey,
how are you? Hi there. How are you?
You're done with the book?
Yes.
Yes. You'll get a little sticky when you have a little thing.
Yep, I got that program 3 times. I had to take out the bullets without anesthesia. Passed out and they gave me cocaine.
That's like midway through chapter 8.
Nah, that's chapter like 15.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like it's midway through 8 and the end of the book.
Nope, that's okay. But can you get your book out then, please? Yeah. Kiddos,
He never went to Europe.
gentlemen, we're obviously doing
They're all the same. You didn't get
Alan
married
and
from
Robert.
after-
We're gonna do a graded discussion, obviously. So if you guys could pull up your prep sheets, that would be lovely. Thank you very much.
He never went to Europe.
Huh?
She's extending the starts out.
Should have been heads down now. We finished or? Okay, what did my schedule say? Because my schedule obviously says, you know.
You just wanna dump them on your lit smokers for the week.
I started to do that survey.
No, but I like to watch the in season, you know. Yeah. Are you? No?
Looking at Wednesday.
Sorry, Josh. Have a good one. See you later. Hey, stranger. I'm good.
You don't know about the monkey?
Like he's looking it up just like it did with everyone. You're watching it.
Okay. Will you have your prep sheet done? Okay. Matthew, I'll see you later.
6-7, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Babies, do you have your, you weren't here yesterday. Okay. And then, do you have your prep sheet done?
I don't know why, but I was
Nope. Yep. So, remember when I talked to you on Saturday yesterday and said it was supposed to be done today? We'll have you guys make it up, okay? So, don't worry about it.
What about the monkey?
It does, unfortunately. I mean, that's not a great plan B, but yes. So, yeah. I printed out a copy for you. Yep, so I'll make that to you. Gentlemen, you have more sheets up? Okay. So,
When he gets,
well,
when he gets
here's
the
what I think I'm
drugs.
gonna do.
When he gets the drugs, he doesn't get migraines. When he
Hey
gets
guys, will you three actually pop over here for me? Just so you're farther away from the other group during the discussion, and then will you ladies pop over there for me? Okay? Then the video will just be better. Okay guys, so, it's time to start.
It's your turn to
Thank you. Okay, so we are going to do a graded discussion today if your prep sheet is complete. So if it is complete, thank you very, very much for doing that. If it's not complete, when the groups get started with their graded discussion, I'll come around and we'll make a plan B for you because you will need to make up this summative so that you can pass English. Okay? So first things first, I mean, your objective is definitely to like demonstrate that you have understanding of the speaking and listening skills. So it's the exact same as the first graded discussion. We are going to do a QuickTime audio recording and we are going to do a video recording as well. So it's literally the exact same thing that we've practiced twice now. So you guys should be very successful. Before we really get too far into this thing though, I want to kind of do a quick little practice with you again because I'm interested in your take on a graded discussion. So with that being said, please close your laptops. phone. I'm gonna have all three of you do this with me, okay? So Travis, if you just take your book with you. Or else I'm gonna have you do this too, okay? There you go. So, everybody needs a rubric. And I'm gonna show you a video. And we are only gonna watch, I would say, approximately a minute and a half of the video. Okay? And I'm not gonna plug in my speakers. I think it's gonna be loud enough. But here's what I want you to do. We are going to give grades to these kiddos, but I want you on your own to just call them student A, student B, and student C. Yes, sir.
Which one student A, which is
You get to choose. Nope, you get to choose. That's the point. It's random. I don't want us to say a person's name. I just want to say, I put student B got this grade in this category because, so that's what we're doing for just a couple of minutes to kind of get our brains set for what we're about to do, okay? So, go ahead and actually, let's amend this a little bit so it takes less time. Why don't you right now pick one student on the board, okay? And let's just grade that one student, and you're only gonna get 90 seconds. Okay, do you have any questions? Okay, here we go.
Last night I tried to say, okay, I feel like try to like socialize with other people because like I feel lonely and I can't let myself kind of like more. It's not a long one with other people and stuff.
I would be local. I love being with my family, so any chance I would be able to have, I know it's really hard to do. I would try and write to them, but there's no chance of ever get through or anything like that. So, and I think like it'd be really hard to switch it if like all like culture needs to have like seeing like what these guys groups and see them there, and like not really having like a few people who are used to having like their
One of my questions was, will Art take advantage of like the new general source, like when he's writing it, to like to give like letters to other camps and like say why or why not?
I think he will just because he doesn't want to cause problems and he likes it when other kids are focused on their trouble and not him. So I think he'll do it just so the camera is like, okay, yeah, he's a good person to be trusted. And then I was gonna say like if he did like rebel against them, how do you do it? And I could just try and spread word of what he did or that just start writing okay, this is like
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to take maybe 45 seconds on your own. You don't have to mark on the rubric. We've spent a lot of time with this rubric, so I think you can just kind of eyeball it. And here's what I want you to do. Go through each category, so each row, and give them a number grade. And then we're just gonna go through each row very quickly though, and talk about what grade you would give them and why, okay? So we'll just take like 30 seconds, go through it, see what grade you would give your person. You can mark on it if you want to, but you don't have to. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna have at least one person from each group share, and we're gonna start with this group right here, okay? So would one of you please tell me what you give your person for respect for speaker and why?
I gave mine like a 3 because it just like kept
Okay.
they were still like paying attention.
Yeah, but did you feel like the movement was a little distracting then?
Yeah.
You guys, it was really interesting because a lot of you, when you watched our videos, said that your own movements were really distracting. There was one girl, she said that she was going like this the whole time on her legs because she was nervous, but she didn't realize she was doing it. And then when she shared that with her group, her whole entire group was like, yeah, that was really distracting. Because you do things that you didn't even really know that you did. So that's something to keep in mind today when we're doing this again, okay? This group of ladies, would you guys tell me what you gave your person for contributions? Just one of you, please.
3.
A 3. Can you tell me why, please?
Because they like participated a lot and like tried to like get other people to ask them questions, but they could have done it more.
I agree, yeah. And just so you guys know, all 3 of these kids in this clip did a very great graded discussion. Obviously, this was a short clip of a 25-minute graded discussion. So I'm not, like, I asked the permission before I just showed you them. But yeah, for this particular clip, I would agree that that was a 3. Yeah, great job. Okay, gentlemen, what did you guys put for listening for your person?
So I put the first one had a 3 listening, because I mean, I just wanted to focus on the reader, or on the speaker.
Okay.
They knew what was going on.
What were they doing that showed you they might not have been fully
They
listening?
were like playing like with their hair and stuff, and then they were moving a whole bunch. They were looking at the computer, and they weren't just sitting here knowing what was going on. They had to use other sources.
Okay, so building off of what Robert just said, what would a 4 have been? Go ahead. Yes, absolutely. Very, very good. Good congrats. Okay, gentlemen up here, you guys are going to do prepared for me. What would you give your person for prepared? A 4. Okay, tell me why, please. Yes. All 3 of these kids, their prep sheet was fully filled out. You're right, they all got 4s. Great job. Okay, back to this group. What do you guys have for on task? And would another person share for me?
I had like a 3.5.
Okay, yeah. Can you tell me why, please?
Because like for the most part, they were talking about the text. Like they were talking about the text the whole time. They put some time to like focus on the group and stuff.
I would agree. I would say as a group as a whole, when you watch their video, it's not 100% on task. So you're right on the money. I would agree with that. Great job. Yeah. Let's do one more. Problem solving. Girls, what did you guys get for problem solving?
I got
A 4 for problem solving, and will you tell me why?
because like they said you got like a lot of problems, the other person work on the solution, like how they react to problems.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's very good. Will you guys just do me a quick favor for the last category, working for others? Will you just hold up the number that you would have given your person? Just on fingers, what you would have given your person? I'm interested. Working with others. Some of you are giving 4s and some of you are giving 3s. Why would you give a 3, Mickey?
One of them kind of interrupted your small talking.
I would say that's a 3. Yeah, I think that's valid, absolutely. Some of you also gave 4s. Travis, why did you give a 4 to your person?
Because he looked like he was listening
He was
to
very,
solutions.
yes, thank you. That's a perfect way to say that. Yeah, great job. Quick question, you guys. Do you guys feel like what we've done since our last graded discussion, that you feel you are better prepared for this discussion? Do you guys feel like that? What are some things that we've done to make you feel like you're going to be able to do a better job on this discussion?
Read the rest of the book.
I would agree with that, definitely. Destiny?
Reflected and looked back on how you were better.
Absolutely. Tim, would you say that watching yourself in the video was helpful?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because after watching myself in the video, I know what not to do, what to do better.
Absolutely. Just the same way that if people record me teaching and I watch it back, I can learn from that experience. Absolutely. Great job. That's exactly why we did that. All right, guys. Here we go. My grade discussion groups, go ahead and pull up your laptops, please. Students not participating in the graded discussion, I just want you to get started on the place where you're at. So if you're reading, get your book out. If you're doing the prep sheet, have your book and your prep sheet out. Okay? And I'll touch base with you as soon as the discussions begin. Graded discussion, kiddos. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to designate your QuickTime person. Go. 5, 4, 3. Okay, you are the QuickTime person. Thank you. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to designate a video camera person. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Video person, go ahead and pop on up. And I'm going to have you, Alan, I'm going to have you turn on the video camera if you haven't already done so. So just open the side. Yep. All right. Will you guys look through the Finder for me and make sure that you can see everybody in your group?
How do you get the cover?
It's on the right side. It's like just a little flip switch. There you go. Cool. QuickTime kids, will you start a new audio file for me, please? Thank you very much. Okay. Everybody in your group does need your prep sheet pulled up, just like always. Alan, are you good? Yeah. Okay. Are you good, Mackenzie?
He's not in it like
At all.
at all.
I'm just gonna re-angle it really fast. There we go. That'll work. Okay, here we go. Quick timers, get ready to go. Video kids, I'll give you a direction in a second. Okay, so quick reminder. Video person, as soon as I say push record, you're going to push the silver button with the red vertical line on it, and that will begin the recording. Then you guys immediately will be seated. Quick time person, as soon as that person is seated, go ahead and push record, please. When you push record, you will be in charge of introducing your graded discussion, and then everybody needs to say their first and last name. Part 1 should take you approximately 3 minutes to get through. Okay? From part 1, you may skip around and talk about whatever you choose, whatever you think is the best. Okay? Do you guys have questions? Okay. You guys will be great. All right. Video recorders, go ahead and push record, please, and grab a seat.
Alright, this is the one with on the discussion on the I'll start it off on part 1. Summary. I said, I just wanted to record it. I said, he left his village with his friends. And then when he left,
She had to start begging for money so she could continue.
and when he sees the war, his friends run away together, and after a while, this tiger is not overnight, so he tries to find them on the people from that category book that she was then they get captured by the
Yeah, I had something similar. I had when she
grew
wrote
up
crayons
to be on a daily basis. And then after like 2 years, I think it was, his service was no longer needed. And so then he went to send us for a while where he finds time to
she
America.
got like interviewed a lot by different people. Like after everything happened.
He never first just went to America. He went to live with his uncle, then he went to America, then he came back to Sierra, where that's when the rebels have gotten into the city. So, no, then he
For the middle, I had
so then he went north.
when Bill starts sending her money and her family money so they can buy more supplies.
No,
Well,
he never
I never said house up there, you guys.
He really wasn't. He was kind of forced to join the army, but he was given an option to go to Europe. But they had him at gunpoint. He was told that he could either go or he could stay.
I have
They had him at gunpoint at first. first because I talked to
Yeah, I had that.
but then they brought all that city. And she, yeah, then she was just working. You have the option to leave whenever until the rebels surrounded the city.
And then, for the end, I had she moved to Canada, so she started getting
Oh, they don't fight us. Like, they don't have any trouble. Basically, something.
Yeah, I admire that woman for how she just told them I think to be the president next round.
I'll set off the question.
Basically,
You had to go drugs,
and
basically.
then she kind of had an exit.
You never give yourself
Thought about that first time she ever heard her.
Honestly, I had dealt with that much of that.
Because it's just like a sign where they go, now she's driving, but you get an accident. The accident would go past me. Well, they weren't in control, but they were doing, but they're still gonna feel guilty.
This is a war that we're talking about, not just
Like,
the
she
things
said
that
how she was
happen
going
on a daily
Syria.
basis.
How did you
Like, people get drunk and crash into other people's off, but it's not very often when they die. But when they do, then
Like,
it
when
goes
she
up on the news. But
went
it's
from,
different from a war.
like, back to
Fighting
Syria?
for his country.
Yeah.
Why he believes it. Drunk driving, you don't fight for what you believe.
We never really wanted to kill them. We would try to, we just didn't know how to kill them.
And probably a little scared too.
That's so high that you just did. Yeah, but you live guilt-free.
She went a little bigger. If you watch her read, she got into the book, yeah, her understanding, like, it wasn't going through all those painful things. They put it on. Go back to our home. But you must know that it was still very different. And her family, how much your son kind of made her happy a little bit. Knowing that they're okay. I don't know if I feel that.
I also think that it was hard for her to like
The rebels
hold that where it had cars and buildings and stuff. Just really on this family struggle.
So,
What did you
those people are bad people,
I
and
thought
if
she
they,
was
if they never were just attacking villages
how
for
she
the heck of
like,
it, then none of this would have happened.
and how she kind of thought
None
everything
of
was
this war
different.
stuff, none of these villages get burned.
Like how she wanted to stay there. Like she was debating she should stay there.
They do it because
They wanted to overthrow.
like, for what they,
She had an education.
What's a better way to do that? Their partner. And it's mass chaos.
But then
If she wouldn't stay up there, she
But then they
wouldn't get the
they could
jobs
just
that
take it
were-
over and not kill people, because they were just kind of.
government's not gonna just give over what they have for no reason. Like, if people didn't do anything, like, they kind of discovered it, but sure, you have to create something.
You guys know what part I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my question. She had these hands made for her, and obviously not
How do you get Israel rehab when
she gets the hand, you guys remember how she fell? Or you just, yeah, what are your
Like,
reactions?
how
I think I
he
was.
was like absolutely crazy. He did not want to feel it.
I kind of understand like how she's been going through everything, but she's like kind of gotten used to not having them, and then she
Because
gets
that's
them
all
and they're just like
that's all I would know.
and so she doesn't.
Because, right, remember when he says,
Yeah.
back there is my family, my squad?
You're doing so much better without.
It's sort of like
metal hand. You might as well just
leaving
let it happen, because
the last
you're doing all these other
thing that
things,
gives
you're
you
still looking at what you can do with
behind.
no hand, so. I think you're right on the same page.
I agree with that, that it was hard for her to like learn something completely new.
Yeah.
You don't even know exactly what
Or using
everybody. It's just
It's
like
interesting to think about yourself in this process and getting used to not having it,
anything else.
and then being offered it, and then not being like a part of you know, kind of like she did in the book. I just can't imagine going through that.
You know.
And it made me
what
think
your
of,
role is.
oh shoot,
Who's
I'm
around
forgetting
getting
her
your
name.
tempo fast.
Yes, Soul Surfer, right? Yeah, have you guys seen that movie? Have you seen that movie too? Okay, do you know who Soul Surfer is? Mackenzie, will you just talk about it a little bit? I'm gonna leave you guys there, but keep going. You're right, yeah.
And she was like a surfer, and she was out surfing all day and then like a shirt bit off her arm. So she like got a big conversation.
I'm like, you should not ask this
Yeah,
question,
he's so
but I'm
sorry.
gonna ask it anyway.
Uh-oh.
Would you shoot the monkey or would you not?
I feel like she like got her arm like sensitive
Oh, I would
metal
shoot him just the way
that
it
she
is.
probably
If he
thought
was
like it was
saying,
really
just to
heavy.
make no one else suffer from it, like the other agent.
Well, it took her all that time
Just
to
to end it
like
like, yeah, you might get hurt,
realize
but
that she
you're
doesn't have
also
the hands to took her own time to like use her
Yeah.
strength and
So,
took her own time to like do that. So
you
now
gotta
she has
say,
to learn
like,
like completely new and her
Oh, yeah.
not just feel like that too.
what do you want?
Yeah, in the beginning of the book, she was complaining about how she wasn't going to be able to do anything with her hand. And now that she gets able to use her with no hands anymore, she knows how easy it could be to use no hands and to have to learn it all over again.
Did anyone else have like any questions?
I would shoot the
I
monkey
had
just
one
to get it
about
done and over with.
going back to the beginning of the book. If you were in Murato's situation, what would you do differently to not get your hands chopped off? Like, would you go and talk back to them?
Large amounts of cocaine.
I probably wouldn't have done anything at all. Because I don't think
I have
there
no
was
idea.
anything
I
that
feel like the
really
way
like cut off
the
or
way that
done.
they
And I
recalled
think
him was not the
that she was
best
better off
because
like
they normally
having
just
no
cut
hands,
down
sitting
with
around
it like
fighting
just a little bit
rather than
every week.
finding out how
But
to get
instead
it
they
off.
just took everything away.
Yeah, and like I agree with that because she kind of didn't really have a choice because you're not supposed to talk back to like your elders and stuff.
Well, it's just like when you're trying to say
And it was either like get her hands cut off. So I would rather have her hands cut off.
just taking it all away at once.
Do you
That's your, that's right.
Do you agree?
I would have tried,
Not really, I don't
if
think-
I knew I was going to get my hands chopped
Well, it's
off,
not legal.
I would have at least said something about it.
Just say
I
word.
didn't want to go get a bad news about it.
Like round
didn't
robin
want to
with
go
them,
get
anyone at every place, that's why they're
And
there,
then
to do better. And
you
yeah,
got
they
your
feel
hands
sick
chopped
for
off,
like a week or so,
and then the
but
person you told
they're
that
gonna do
to,
better and not have
they're going to
that
feel bad for what they said and should have let you stay home instead.
Yeah, well,
You did.
Well, yeah, but
You're just gonna take it all away.
It's gonna be cut off, so after a while, he's not gonna be
older or then
Yeah, but
If you just prolong it.
did you hear them that they would just faint?
so I think they probably
How
know
bad
that.
is the withdrawal?
Yeah, when you're addicted to something that much, just take it all
I
away
have
at once.
a question.
Okay,
It's just like taking
Why do
all
you
the
think
it's like
doing
taking
like
away from what you're
doing
doing. Why did you get cocaine, do cocaine?
I think in England was
It's
hard
not- it's not-
like,
It's not the
back in
same.
Sierra Leone, it was colorful and everyone was dancing, it was drunk, playing, but while she was walking,
It's just laying down.
I don't think water works.
It's just something.
It's because everyone needs water. Everyone
we're happy
like
somewhere.
think of it
Water is
as
something that you're trying to get rehab for.
Yeah, and I think it might be because like Sarah,
It's just like
how
learning
to
how to
explain it, it's like
first.
small and then like it's so big.
Yeah,
And
little
then
bit.
like a lot of people
So
like
you cut
relate
down,
to
you don't
it.
just take something super small and like
So
throw them into the pool.
it's
It's sort of like
a
But
lot harder.
he had been
Just
using
to
all
do
of
that.
his
Yeah, I think
perceptions.
that's
Yeah,
That's why it's so hard to take it all away at once.
It's hard for the person to
And
like
also too,
like
I always had a mindset
the
because they don't have to do anything.
So I think
over.
that was kind of like.
You guys are.
That looks great. Lunch, she didn't want to eat lunch, she wanted to go with me.
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
It does
They'll
make
go
sense.
insane without any of it. They can just
Look at the book.
Do you think that?
Look, he didn't have it for like a long time. Yeah, he suffered, but he still ended up alright.
Yeah, I know.
And you see it,
But
like,
look at
cocaine
what
in
it
it,
did.
they like,
That's because they took it.
You're right.
That's because
Because
because either way,
Well, that's
either
before they,
method
like,
works.
go
It's
back
just
to
that.
the
But if you take away all that
Like,
money
nothing
at
happens to that
once,
besides they go
it
back.
can be worse for the person. That's why they give a little
Do you mean like
bit and then they work their way down because it's
Yes.
better.
Okay.
Yeah, see, he was lucky,
So when we're there and then
and so that is because either method you'll get.
their dad gets a job,
But
and
the one when you give them little by little, they give some.
But it's a rehab center for the government trying to help kids. You shouldn't give them drugs.
They shouldn't have their minds
First,
busy.
you
Yeah.
shouldn't have them in the first place, and you shouldn't continue the drugs.
The boys at that other
Can't do her
school.
whole thing. Right. Couldn't even be told what not to do and what to do.
I have that exact same quote.
Following just ripped off.
And I agree with you that she like got older and they moved back there. The conflict
Do you think-
itself.
I love this discussion.
She never did that.
Truth, I don't know enough about rehab.
Because
Well, maybe not right this second, but I'm very interested. If you guys looked it up and got back to me and called back, here's what I do know. I know one person
Yeah, I
that
didn't
went to
have that
rehab,
call, but I
and it
was
was,
gonna
like, they actually
Oh,
took
I
a
thought you
separate
said
hallway, and he had to go through a cold, hard, bad withdrawal.
One of my
That's what
quotes
I
was
know.
on
But
Beacon
I'm
Memory,
very
3 days
familiar with
later,
like UNICEF's
almost
rehabilitation
weightless body
program.
pump,
That's what we
still
should do. We
breathing,
should
nurse
look up how
shallow every
UNICEF,
so often his eyes would
what their like rehab looks like,
I
in
sat
these
clutching
war-torn
him rightly.
countries. Are you guys interested in finding out this answer? Me too. Okay, when do you guys have callback?
And
You do?
I think like it
Okay.
showed how she
Do you have any open
goes
mouth for that?
from not wanting her baby at all
Okay,
to like.
I want you guys to
getting
finish your
really
great
sad.
discussion, move on to the next part. But I'm interested in this, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna look it up, I want you guys to look it
Because
up,
you've been with that
I wanna see
baby
what
for 10
UNICEF
months now.
rehab program looks like.
You bond with it so much that once
Yes, you can
let it
still your
go,
question. Yeah, you're
you
doing
do
great.
so terrible for yourself because you weren't taking care of it.
I
Just
don't
wanted to
think
go
so.
outside.
Just keep going,
She
stay
just wanted to
purposeful.
go out with her husband
I
to bed
remember
for
working
money,
in your uncle's house.
and now she feels terrible about herself. She could have just stayed home and ate the right nutrition she had to her bed. I feel if she did that, he probably would have still been.
I think that was really hard for her.
I would also.
Especially because she like said she felt very
You going right next to the environmental resort.
she didn't really want to feel like she could have, but it's still hard to like something you like give birth to.
You're younger,
So your dad,
it's probably more
she
important.
like
I think for the conflicts, I'm gonna
Pass
use,
on genetics.
it's like a,
Because he's older than you, obviously, he's around.
cause like I could make
You
it
have a better chance to go for it.
It was uncle just died.
obviously I'm gonna use like some
Yeah.
having
Yes, I said out loud.
but then like I kinda wanna use,
Go back to where?
Why would you stay with your?
I wanna
Why
use
wouldn't you go to the US?
because like.
Well, because it's like more risky having to go out
Yeah.
and try to go through all that. Whatever, like a secret positive to go through a map.
Also it shows how people
Yeah,
are.
I mean, especially, like, the United States is probably not as good as people hear about it to be. Like, people probably hear about the United States and they think it's like a whole different place. Well, it is. Like, my dad, he has to go, he works in these federal overseas and all that, and everything gets back. He has to go to Europe and Australia and all that. It's a really different culture.
My dad was right. She will. Her work is
They
that
still look
the
container
cells
bases,
are
and it's
from- So she'll go everywhere and she said no place is better than America because they have either a war going on
Or
or
she wasn't really given a
like
chance to speak up
crime,
because she was only 12.
no law or
And now that she
anything.
gets to go back.
So
and see
she
the
says
culture,
America
Yeah,
is
I
really good for her.
I know, that's all I'm saying, I know that the US is like the best place in the world, I'm saying it's probably made out to be better than it really is. Like, although it's amazing, like, it's still probably made out like,
You're having a really good
living
time at
heaven
school,
or
right?
some people that don't live.
If she did, so, and then.
Well, I guess
We like
Yeah, my
free-
purpose, so,
You're having a really good time at school.
but it also depends who's coming here. If somebody comes here from another political country to this political country, it's just another country. But when Ishmael or comes here, he is nothing. This is a whole unit. It really depends on what perspective you are.
Students, you have 30 seconds to wrap up.
And so I put
Alright,
her
last
she was
question,
like in the
last
hospital
question.
having her baby.
Good enough.
She needs
Do
to
you
eat
think
more.
Ishmael would ever
So she
have
like,
an independent of his own? After being gone through it, he would be worried.
so she could eat more while she was there.
I
Because
think
she's
he
not
would
gonna
be
eat that
worried.
much, but she was back there for
Because food back in the camp was really scarce.
I think he would.
Because she had
The end.
Okay, so here's the next step. Here's the next step. Go ahead and go to part 6 on your handout. This is like the closure of the whole entire thing. I want you to reflect on what you just did. Bless you. So for 1 and 2, go ahead and give me, like, 1 sentence would be sufficient. And then on number 3, we're going to do just like we did last time. Go ahead and use your rubrics. Give yourself a score. And that will be the completion of the summative. All right. Oh, sorry.
I can do it. Thank you. What? The graded discussion? Yeah. Depends on when. I'm only open to the others. Open 12.
So, after watching you attempt to answer the question that you knew nothing about was awesome.
You guys done?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you write incomplete sentences for 1 and 2?
No,
Can you change those for me?
they're not complete though.
Incomplete sentences for 1 and 2.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, okay.
You said, did you write incomplete? And I said no.
I did say in.
I'm pretty sure.
Complete sentence.
Oh, not in.
So I think I call that.
You're fine, thank you.
Anytime between.
This argument is gonna go on forever.
I might, but.
The whole lot.
Yeah.
I'd
say we spend 3 mods on that one
Like, it's not
argument.
Thank you guys.
UNICEF rehab.
Wait, so I emailed this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to cut it in a second, you can go for it. But yeah, that's it.
I mean, like, I probably could.
Yep, that's it. You don't have to do it right now, Gwen, if you need to go to
How,
class.
like, what time do you take? Like 7:30?
Thank you guys. Yep, leave your rubrics, please.
Alright. Yeah.
Thank you guys very much. Have a great
Jared,
day.
hold up.
Miss Schjodt,
Yeah.
if you didn't come in and stop us, you probably went the whole
I loved it. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
We would have gone into that argument.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
3 whole.
I'll tell
But
you
now don't you wonder?
See him right now.
I gotta find this out now. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, you need to work them down a little bit.